guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for deciding to join me. In today's video, we are doing my another in the cart or forgot about. I've been doing these every single Monday here on my channel, and they are essentially my version of a Will I Buy It. These are always inspired by my friend Samantha March here on YouTube. Of course, we'll have her channel linked down below. Before we do get started, I do want to mention that my schedule here on my channel is I post Monday through Friday, so 5 videos a week you are getting from me. I'm always pushing out new content, so make sure you guys subscribe so you do not miss out. Also, make sure that you guys head over to my Twitter. If you aren't following me on Twitter, I put up a giveaway over on my Twitter. I always like to tell you guys about my giveaways because I know how excited you guys get about them. So if you are interested in that, I just put it up on my Twitter, and I will have this week, I'm so excited, my back to school giveaway. I'm not sure exactly which day I'm posting it yet, but I will have it up sometime this week. So stay tuned for that, and of course, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. And let's go ahead and get started with today's video. This week is coming from BH Cosmetics. I feel like they have been releasing a lot of products lately, but they are a brand that I feel like I like because I feel like they do a lot of like kind of fun palettes, innovative palettes, and then also they are an affordable brand, which is always great. So they are coming out with their Desert Oasis palette. So we have 19 shades in this palette. It is going to be $22 and available on July 12th. So this is an eyeshadow palette, but it also has some highlighting shades in there, which is cool that they do like palettes that kind of combine both. And I love the vibes of this palette. So it says Desert Oasis, and I feel like when I look at it, that's like what I think of. So I feel like the name is perfect for this. I love the way they did it with like the larger mattes, and then you still have like the shimmers. So it has a few larger pans. The highlights are pretty large too, which I do like because you'll be able to put your brush in there. It looks like a super pretty palette. I might get this one. I don't know, because I've been wanting to get something from BH Cosmetics lately, and I feel like this palette just looks really pretty. The shimmers look really nice. The swatches look amazing, and I just love like the layout of it. I think they did a really good job with this palette. Like I said, they have been releasing so much stuff lately. I feel like I'm kind of like, whoa, like slow down a little bit. It's hard to catch up. But if I do see this go into Ulta, I might swatch it, but I know that a lot of people love the formulas of their eyeshadow palettes. I enjoy them a lot as well. So this might be one to kind of look out for. I feel like the colors are kind of speaking to me. I love the highlights. So I don't know, this one's on my radar. All right, so another brand that is a little bit more affordable that has been pushing a lot of stuff out lately is Milani, and they have two new eyeshadow palettes. So we have Soft and Sultry and then the Pure Passion. So it says that these will be available end of July or early August. I am reading from Trend Mood. I, of course, will have her Instagram link down below. These palettes, like I love the idea that we have like two different palettes and they have like some cool tones in there, and then we have like a warmer palette. I like kind of like the smoky, like I like the idea of this, but neither one of these really kind of scream at me. I think I was more interested in their last release. I can't remember what that palette was called, but I've seen a few people do reviews on it, and it kind of makes me want to like get that one. And I'm assuming these will be the $20 price range. I think that's about what they go for these size palettes. I have, like I said in a past in the card I forgot about, said that I have been wanting to pick up something from Milani, but I don't think again that this is going to be the one that makes me pick it up. I think the palettes look nice, but for me it's just a little bit too boring for me. I also lost one of my nails over the weekend, so if you're seeing that, that did happen. So the next thing I want to talk about is from Charlotte Tilbury, and they are coming out with their Gold Bar palette. So there is 3 different shades of highlighters in this palette, and it looks super, super pretty. I love the idea that they're like little gold bars. Like I think that is so cute, and they just look really nice. And I feel like I've been wanting to pick up something from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't own any products personally. The price of this palette is $58, and although it does look really pretty and I'm super, super interested in the brand, I do want to pick up like a foundation or something from the brand. I don't necessarily gravitate towards highlighting palettes anymore as much as I used to. Like I still do purchase them and I still do enjoy them, but I feel like I reach for more individual highlights, which I've said here on my channel a bunch. And although this looks so, so pretty, I think that the $58 is going to be too much for me. I know it is a more pricey brand, and I feel like a lot of people do enjoy her products and they rave about them. So I am still wanting to pick up something from the brand, but I don't know that this is going to be it, but it does look really pretty. Let me know down below if you're planning on picking up this one or what your other favorite products are from Charlotte Tilbury. I would love to know. Speaking of highlighting palettes, we did get a sneak peek of the new Hourglass Holiday palette. So it is going to be one of their ambient lighting like palettes. So in the past, I have thought about picking these up and I have kind of geared away from it. This one does look pretty, but I think it looks pretty similar to like the other ones I've seen them do over the holidays. So it's nothing that's like too unique, I feel. I have tried a few of their powders before. I've tried like their blushes and a couple of their powders, and it does kind of remind me of the Becca palette that I already own, and they're not anything like they're beautiful for me. Like, they're super pretty and I love them on the skin, but I prefer something that's like a little bit more blinding. And I know that Hourglass's products are meant to be kind of more of like that glow from within and that sort of look, which I love, and I actually purchased one and wore one on my wedding day. But for like everyday wear, I feel like I just like something that's like a little bit more blinding. So I'm probably not gonna get this palette, but it does look pretty. But like I said, it is pretty similar to like other palettes that I feel like they have released. Viseart came out with a new eyeshadow palette. It is an all cool tones palette. It's available now and it is $80. It is their 20th anniversary palette. So I've never actually tried, I'm sorry, my arm keeps itching, so if you keep seeing me itch. I've never tried anything from Viseart, and I don't know, there's something about the brand that just doesn't really necessarily like speak to me. For me personally, I just feel like they're very kind of like lackluster a little bit. Like their packaging is just, you know, the clear packaging, which I guess is nice. I like being able to see into the palettes. I like that part of it. But I just feel like the price tag is so high. And I hear people talking about them, but I never hear them say like amazing things. Like I know people say the quality is good and all, but is it anything that warrants, you know, an $80 palette? I'm not really sure. But this one doesn't really speak to me or give me, you know, get me that excited or anything like that. So I'm definitely gonna pass over this one. Let me know down below though if you guys have tried anything from Viseart, if you enjoy the brand, if you have like a favorite palette from them or favorite product from them, let me know. All right, and then the last thing we are going to talk about this week is the new palette from Anastasia. We had to talk about it. I wanted to make this week kind of short and sweet. I feel like there wasn't too many things. I feel like as soon as the Anastasia palette was released, everyone was like went crazy. So we have the brand new palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is called the Norvina palette, which I love the fact that she just named it like Norvina. It's amazing. So this palette is definitely something that is on my radar. I'm going to be getting it. I feel like I love the idea of like the purples in here. So it is going to have 14 shades. It's going to have 7 shimmers and then 7 mattes. And I kind of like the way they did this. Normally with their palettes, they kind of mix everything all around. And in this palette, they have all the shimmers on the top and then all the mattes on the bottom. At first, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, that's different for them because they normally kind of put everything everywhere and it's all mixed together and your eye kind of gravitates towards like one shimmer or one matte. But I feel like for me, like the purples in here look beautiful. I love the shade Soul, like that blue shade looks very unique. And you've got the golds in here, you've got the rose gold, you have like the dark, I think it's called Drama, the dark purple. I feel like this would be a palette that I would reach for, and I love the purple. I just love this palette. I love the vibes of it. I think it's beautiful. And the swatches also look really pretty. So I'm definitely planning on picking this one up. It is going to be available on July 17th, so super soon. I love it when brands do that, when they don't give us like too much time. Like they give us a little bit of time to get excited, but not too much time to where we're just like waiting for it to release. So I like the fact that they kind of just like put it out real quick. So it is going to be available July 29th on Ulta and then August 7th on Sephora. I am kind of bummed that they wait so long to put it into Sephora. I get it at their standpoint, like that a lot of people purchase stuff from Ulta and Sephora, so they want to kind of get the hype up and have you order from their website. But I would rather just like order from Sephora or Ulta and get my points. I'm probably gonna end up ordering it off the Anastasia site because I'm gonna wanna get it as soon as possible. So we already know that. That's why they do what they do, the way they release it and everything like that. But it does kind of bum me out sometimes because I'm like, I just wish I could get it from Sephora because I feel like too, their shipping does take a while. I've noticed when I've ordered things from the Anastasia website before, but I'm definitely excited about this palette. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section if you are planning on getting it. I know I've seen a lot of buzz on Instagram once it was released and everyone seemed really excited about it, but I would love to hear your thoughts on any of the products that I did mention in today's video. Also, if you want to tag me on Instagram for anything you guys would like to see in next week's video, please do that as well. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!